Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Seth. Hey, Bahamut. You're up in Toronto? Nice. Hope everyone's doing well today. Um, no snow down here today, but tomorrow we'll get some. 40, nice. Still in Alaska, yeah. I mean, Alaska's a beautiful place. So, yeah. Let's see how well this goes. Oh, wow. Subscribed for 23 months, nearly 2 years. Oh, no problem there, Seth. Real life first. So, I was looking at my inventory. Get on the Greyhound, yeah. And I realized one of my weapons is called the Mind Control Ray. Now, I realize this is a video game, and none of these people are real, obviously. But it's weird. I have less qualms about killing a person than I have about removing their mind. Like, to me, that just sounds, I don't know, terrible. So, we're gonna replace that with prismatic hammer. Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's not a line I like crossing. Okay. Pick up Lucky's trail at the Sprat Shack. And Yoka and Max sounds good to me.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
Yeah. Let's wet my whistle. Oh, yeah, no. Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, the Slave Crown, that... Definitely one of those items that are like, and definitely a Kefka thing.
This place is starting to remind me of home.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I believe so, yeah. Yeah, I think Realm gets that. Hi.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Scream in mortal terror. Ah!
Feeling a little rough around the edges? Try a soothing antibiotics cream and wipe those scream lines away. Have a better than natural day.
Thanks. Oh. Don't want to shoot the baddies just yet. That sounds about right there, Bahamut. Okay, Hoffman. True.
Are you my agent on the ground?
Sorry?
I've been sent to meet a certain someone about a certain piece of merchandise. They're supposed to use a secret code phrase.
Can't help you. I'm just here to drink.
That's the code phrase. It is you.
Quiet down. You're making a scene.
That's quite an interesting code phrase there.
They'll never see us. Did you bring the payment?
I don't know. Did you bring the goods?
No payment, no goods.
Give me a taste of the goods. Just so I know I can trust you.
You can't trust me. Now, did you bring the payment?
I don't know. Did you bring the goods?
So much espionage. You guys doing okay after last time?
Gonna puke. No, no, it went down. False alarm.
Good. My doctor says I have difficulty understanding personal property.
Repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, this place exhibits an aesthetically pleasing use of space.
Beginning to think I preferred the older Vicar.
Jerome would have loved this place.
Hi.
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here, and whose journey is far from over.
Are you interested in how the stairwells seem wider than most real buildings? Yeah. Could say the same about you.
Not me. I'm right
Hey,
back where I
Travis.
started, and the end is almost in sight. Listen to me, being all vague and mysterious.
It's all
I
good.
don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive.
Well, depends on what you need, I guess. But, it's perfectly alright, Travis. We really just started.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
Something must be valuable.
It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
What were you doing during the bad times?
Getting the hell off Gorgon. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost.
Oh.
As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
That was very noble of him.
That Jerome always chose the right thing, even when it got him killed. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I
Alright.
gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
What do you think happened to old Jerome?
No point in denying it. He died on this rock, likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it.
I keep an eye out for the flask.
You'd really do that for me? Law, and I'll bet you're worth 10 of those sublight sprats. I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Want to ask you some things.
Yeah?
Tell me about your time here on Gorgon.
The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it wherever you went. They wanted to change the world. A tenfold boost to worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
I understand that. Be seeing ya.
Who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding?
What's up?
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't
Hey.
seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here.
Thanks.
Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
Folks getting a lot of fistfights here?
Me? Nah. Never been a pugilistic kind of guy. Did most of my fighting with a pen back when I did it at all. Nowadays, I just drink.
Oh.
At least Lex has got the good manners to let me do it for free.
She used to be some kind of writer?
Hey, whoa, no call for insults. We're all friends here. I was a journalist, thank you. A contributing member of our great society. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board. And the rest, writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
Yeah, seems like you're having a rough time. Anything I can help out with?
If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
Helping out old bastards is 80% of my job. What do you need?
You know, that reminds me. I don't think you've ever actually paid me.
Well, I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone.
Why is that?
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
You hid them and you need me to get them for you. That about cover it?
Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges.
Thanks.
Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
Well, it's your lucky day, Roscoe. I'll get the recordings for you.
No shit? That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation.
Hey, Mark.
In the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance.
Oh, miss having you around too, Mark. I'm just glad you're keeping relatively safe. And thanks for the resubscription there, Travis. Oh, got it. Anything else?
You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
Oh, wow. Well, that's easy enough. The others?
The final one is in human inquiry and auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B.
Observation room? What's on Oceania?
What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant.
Got it. I'll be back.
Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, I think he's sleeping it off. Also, you should probably put him on his side if he's intoxicated, you know. Make sure if anything comes up, it goes out and not, you know, sits there.
What's the story with this place anyhow?
Used to be a shipping warehouse. Supplies came in, deadly chemicals went out.
Deadly
Who
chemicals,
told you
huh?
that?
I worked here back in the day.
You're pulling my leg.
Nope, it's true.
Fascinating.
Easy does it.
In the old days, I felt like I was part of something important. Like my work made a difference. Then the bottom.
Pick up overheat. Guessing that's a powerful machine gun. Former Spacer's Choice advertising agent suggested branding this weapon's defective cooling system as a signature feature. She's now vice president. Okay. Well, it does more damage. Oh no, potato chips. Lucky's case notes. Day 1. Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on the way out. Most facilities are sealed up tighter than the top runger's safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claims to be a salesman from Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say the guy's about as elusive as Spratt in Rizzo's factory, but I'm spending my Minnie's bits so I can afford to take chances. Ah, dill pickled chips. Yeah, I've had those. The vinegar powder to me just always seems overpowering. But if you like them, that's good. Day 7. It worked. Clarence, mostly. Whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10. Levia Ambra's office and journal ought to be in the Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Bad news is it's sealed up and the ass end of the canyon. Good news is I should be able to open up the Bigwoods admin terminal in OCI. Day 13. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. Leaving the OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815. Several whiskeys in and a bit short later gave Lex a maintenance room key while I scrounged up what's owed. Note self, pay up and get it back before you head to OCI. Carefully preserved eyeball, mostly intact.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
If I'm not mistaken, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, that eye might be the key Lucky mentioned. What strangeness have we involved ourselves in here?
I don't know, but I know this is the second human body part that we've collected in this side quest. Also, are you Lucky? No, you got too many hands for you to be lucky.
Someone's in here. Oh, lol. It's coming back up again.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. That last one really emptied my guts. No, wait. Here comes more. Oh.
I hope you feel better soon.
What have you got there?
Hi.
Sorry about Freddy and Trixie. When they're not fighting over salvage, they're fighting over the bed sheets at night.
Those two are a couple.
They like to blow off steam during work hours, but as soon as they clock out, they turn into a pair of kittens.
Aww.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Spectrum vodka. I want to see colors and lots of them.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure. Got any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Office of Creative Incubation.
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing.
Oh.
Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
I know about the severed arm, but the rest is a mystery.
You know about that? Huh. Word must travel fast around these parts. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Yeah. Why not let the canid enjoy the juicy limb?
If the bloody piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
True.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
How do you know it belonged to Lucky?
I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name.
Mm.
Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne.
Yep.
I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar.
Oh.
So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
Well, the arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin, sort of.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
So why bother sending the arm at all? You could just send, the recording device.
I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know.
Ah.
Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
Thanks for the story. I've got other questions.
Lay 'em on me, boss. I'm not going anywhere.
Lucky leave a key with you?
As a matter of fact, he did. Collateral for the bar tab he was racking up. So, I guess it's mine now.
Oh.
And no, you can't have it.
I need $3,000, huh? Fine.
There's no hard feelings. How about a drink?
What do you know about Gorgon?
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock.
Ah.
They say Adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Salvagers must be making a fortune off of Gorgon.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons, drugs, money, and more drugs. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most of it stayed where it fell, and all of it is up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. Until someone figures a way to crack it open, we're just sifting through dirt.
Any idea why Spacer's Choice shut down Gorgon?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touched the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
Any of your regulars have more information on Gorgon?
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. I trust him well enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the second floor. Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
What's Roscoe's story?
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist.
Yep.
He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
Why'd he get left behind?
He didn't tell me and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep.
Oh.
If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
Poor bastard. You're looking out for him.
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be all right. He's with the family now, and we take care of our own.
That's good. What can you tell me about Lenora?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side gig.
She and her husband worked on Gorgon before it all fell apart.
No kidding. Ugh, what a shame. I owe her one on the house. When Spacer's Choice pulled out, a lot of people found themselves adrift. The ones with nowhere to settle ended up here. Sad but true.
No, she spoke with Lucky Montoya at all?
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no good for her.
Thanks for the tips.
What are friends for, eh? Damn right we are. When Spacer's Choice of course, the real treasure.
No
You
further
got it, bub.
questions. So you run this place?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days.
Ah.
When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
Spacer's Choice mind you're squatting in their warehouse?
Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside where it belongs. They didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential.
So Sublight owns the Sprat Shack.
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
Sounds perfectly reasonable.
I've seen the paperwork. Everything's in order. When I say my boss is a filthy sprat, I'm not exaggerating. See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the time.
Most businesses in Halcyon are run by Sprats, but this is the first I've heard of it being openly acknowledged.
Anyway, that's what
Well,
the
take care,
paperwork says.
Seth.
I don't make the rules.
Hydrate arm curls. One, two, and two, and two, and three, and two, and four, and two, and five, and two, and six, and two, and seven, and eight, and two, and nine, and two, and 10, and two, 11, and two, and 12, and two, and 13, and two, and 14, and two, and 15, and two, and 16, and two, and 17, and 18, and two, and 19, and two, and 20, and two. How would you even know which Sprat's the right one?
Easy. His name's Matt.
Matt the
The
Sprat.
beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
What happens if Ethel Gabaldor turns him into Spratwurst?
Never thought about that. Shit, someone could have eaten my boss.
Uh-oh.
As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters.
Say, can you answer any question without starting with yes and no?
Yes. And no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble. And I don't want any trouble in my place.
So how do you get supplies in and out?
Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony. Mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well-connected. And not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well-stocked with the essentials. By which I mean booze.
Oh, you heading to sleep, Mark? No problem. I hope you have a good rest. How about a drink?
I'll set him up. You knock him back.
First, let's sell off all this junk. Dream well there, Mark. Yeah, Jet.
Pace yourself. The drinks aren't going anywhere.
Not that key.
Boy, when you sink your teeth into something, you really don't let go, do you?
Key worth 3,127 bits to you?
No. Maybe. Alright, yes. Here. I don't know what it unlocks, but Lucky seemed to think it was important. I take him at his word.
Have a
Come
look
back when you're
around.
thirsty.
Yeah, so I've heard a story idea about why Jet is such a bastard, and essentially he was setting himself up to take over for Sin and have someone hate him so much that they would kill him, as in his son Titus. So I guess the idea is, you know, some kind of thing going on there, but I mean, true. Remove Titus from Final Fantasy X to change the whole story. Yep.
I've eaten my fair share of Terrorize, but I'm still gonna come out and say it. This mission is gross.
I'll agree.
Well, let's just hope we're luckier than Lucky was.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, if you remove Vaughn from 12, it changes nothings. Yeah, sounds about right. I think we already went through that.
Incoming! And that's how it's done, Captain.
Whoops. Did, I take this guy out? Didn't quite mean to. Just had sticky fingers is all.
Nice. Here we go. Perfect. Hit with something else.
Okay, when you have these guys at a further range, the shrink ray does pretty good stuff. That Jet was chosen for Dissidia, then yeah, you Yevon or Seymour, yeah. I mean, Jet's definitely the more interesting character. Yeah.
Ugh. Now it really feels like home.
This place is steeped in desolation and despair. The natural habitat of marauders.
Yeah. Although I'd really have liked this game to give the Marauders some kind of motivation. Economy flats. Ugh. Yeah. Rome's drinking spot. Day 0. Ship just left. Law bless her for getting Lenora off this blasted rock. Etheridge called me a fool for giving her my ticket, but Etheridge is a dumbass, so what does he know? Do it again in a second. From now on, my only goal is survival until Spacer's Choice comes back for the rest of us. Elle, in my heart, I will find my way back home to you. Day 1. Someone was sheltered in the mines last night, taking turns keeping watch. I don't care to imagine what happened to the others who ain't here. Can hear marauders screaming in the hills. Day 2. Use a little adrena time today. Not much, just enough to stay alert. Luckily it did, or we wouldn't have heard those mantisars coming in time to get the hell out of there. Gonna search out a different cavern to shelter in tomorrow. Day 3. Mine's not safe. Ah, damn it. Shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. I think we were exposed to some in the air, maybe. Day 5. Most of us made it over to the apartments. We're packed in here like Saltuna for now, but hopefully we can get a few more units barricaded and sealed up tight. Make them safe so we can spread out a little more. All the villains in the city have been the final bosses. 10, 11, 12, and 13. Yeah, well, 1 isn't the final boss. I mean, Garland assumes the role of Chaos, but, you know, Chaos is Chaos. I went by Elle's in my old apartment while hunting for supplies and stashed the flash she gave me on the day we signed our marriage contract. Just in case something happens and she comes looking, maybe she'll find it. And if she doesn't find, well, maybe some shiftless looter doesn't find it first. Carlson's been short with everyone today. Carlson! Most days you could drop a flange wrench on her foot and the woman would apologize for being in the way. But for a minute there, really thought she was going to stab Simon. Ambushed by marauders in the night, had to use adrena time again to keep awake. Sorry, Elle, I didn't have much choice. Even with the adrena time, I couldn't believe I outlasted them. Next time, maybe best not to think about next time. Day 15. Starting to think we're spaced, but can't think like that. Gonna get back to you, Lenora, I swear. I miss you like breathing. Low on adrena time. Gonna go look for more. Day 22. Elle. Just gotta get back to Elle. Day 34. After I stole my mock apple from that void's forsaken Sprat Shack, want to unzip his arms off and beat him with them, I could. could do it. He sleeps, so weak and stupid. Stupid Etheridge. Is the main villain Decidius, Garland, and Chaos are two separate characters. Yeah. Day 42. Where in the system is space for choice? Where are those blasted ships they promised they'd send for us? Did they forget we're here? Makes a man wonder. On my loyalty, and for what? Only loyal to L now. Day 46. Maybe they abandoned us. It's on purpose. I know it. On purpose. They left us to die. They left us here to die. Day 49. If Etheridge steals what is mine again, I'll end him. Day L. Day, huh? How long does it take to send help? How long? How long? Come back and face us, you cowards. Spacers, cowards. Day, I feel sick because trying to picture L's face and I can't anymore. Forgive me, L. Etheridge dead. I deserved it. Day L. I mean, makes sense you went mad. Yeah. I mean, being abandoned in a, hostile environment will do that to just about anybody. Gorgon Ruins. Nice. Yeah, whole lots of Adrena time. Okay. I should keep my feet moving a little faster. Sure.
We got a fight on our hands. Nice hit!
Solid kill.
Don't mess with us.
So many explosive barrels and nothing to use them on. Not that I'm complaining all that much. Graved flask. Reeves Jerome. Cheers to the beginning of forever. Love, Lenora. Smells of decent whiskey, cheap cologne, and old cigarettes. Hero from Final Fantasy 1 wasn't a real person, created solely by the time paradoxes and Dissidia, because FF1 Sid remembered the hero defeated chaos and tried to recreate the hero. His creation went back, became that hero through the time. Okay. Well, I can't jump up there. Now you are all over the place. Why, he's technically younger than the Onion Kids. Yeah. Yeah, because aren't the Heroes of Light in the first game supposed to be like 14 or something like that?
Spacer's Choice wouldn't abandon such an expansive and expensive operation without good reason. Or in their case, a really bad one.
I see Monarch ain't the only pet project the board's willing to abandon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Going silent.
Star Trek has a loom which creatures that need time have become unstable because of time paradox. Makes sense.
Nice. Down they go. Don't mess with us.
Does this thing do 8,000 points of damage on people? Yeah. Well, maybe the shrink ray happens to be the most powerful weapon in this game. God, I wish I put more money into lock or more points into lock picking. Okay. Yay!
Hopefully, following in Lucky's footsteps doesn't result in us sharing his fate.
I mean, I
Whatever's
hope
out
so
here,
too.
It better be worth carrying around a man's eyeball.
What's your pleasure? Or
Uploading
maybe a sugar
stuff.
spread pie? Damn it. We're out of those.
Know my Sun Exploder 9000? Yeah. Or I guess you could call it the Sun Crusher if you feel like, you know, being a bit more Star Warsian. Level 32, jeez. Yeah. True. I wonder if that's how the Sun Crusher works in Star Wars novellas or novels. Okay, I just need to remember what building I left all of those, Star Trek TNG novels. Teleporters capable of teleporting entire stars. Wow. People call Star Wars OP. Letters from Edgewater, 2 of 3. Dear Cousin Dan, Adrena time really leaves you wanting more, don't it? Get through the first batch fast! Lo and behold, Reedy gave us more in recognition of our exemplary work ethic and one-every brand loyalty. How about that? Still no letter from you? Been feeling a tad queasy lately. I'm sure a little Adrena time's just what I need to shake it off. Write me back. How's the sunsets on Gorgon? Do you get sunsets? Went extinct because an entity who was more evil than Q decided... Oh, wow. Didn't like race passing test. Made the race go supernova. Yeah. Letters from Edgewater, 3-3. Cousin Dan. Reed stopped giving out the stuff. Law, damn it. Can't get Adrena time from him. That makes you my only source. Don't you fucking string me along. Can't work, can't sleep, can't even think straight. Give it over. Send me everything you got. Now. Please. Also. They hiring? Drug addiction. Letters from Edgewater, 1 of 3. Dear Cousin Dan, Reed Thompson started doling out Adrena time to a select few of us. And guess who got his hand on the first batch? Isn't that drug you're working on? Had my dosage this morning and worked straight through lunch. The guy who cleans Saltuna across from me is pulling his second shift, and he's due for a 2-bit raise. To see what he can do with a scaling knife. Don't forget to write back. Maybe get me the Moon Man's autograph from when you got a minute to spare. I guess that makes sense. Okay, where did I dump all of my stuff? I know it was around here. Yeah. True. Transmission Tower Alpha. Oh. Not what I wanted, but... Ah, here's my stuff. Vector made the board technically unable to continue to exist as they were. Interesting. Speaking of, I know my boyfriend's really been enjoying the new Star Trek Voyager game that came out. Gave the Borg disrupted Borg. Hide mine communications point can no longer function. Hi. Oh, no. Wrong button.
No, the drinks aren't watered down. Don't know why everyone keeps asking. Don't
How
forget
about
to
it?
close your tab when you're done.
Right. Borg Queen of Picard Season 3 look different? Yeah. Borg is still around, alternate timeline, and we're friendly. Yeah. Okay. Don't get the Mirror Universe Borg in the Prime? Yeah. Not as familiar with them, but I imagine they're bad news.
I don't want any trouble. Name your poison.
Damn.
No, the drinks aren't Don't forget to close your tab when you're done.
Okay. Let's head back inside the Unreliable. Each drone has a bit more individuality.
No more fertilizer shipments be brought on board. Who keeps ordering these?
Uh-oh. Sublight Salvage Poster. Given to you by Sublight Salvage and Shipping for being Employee of the Month. Mirror Universe board can use uniqueness of person's fullest. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, very true. When did I get cattle? I mean, milk, yeah, I guess. Oh, take care, Travis. Much as I like that. This is definitely a far better bit of kit. Most important question in free fall, what is a human? Yeah.
Here we go.
Our victory is their defeat.
That is how it goes. Several human species in the past that are extinct, yeah. So we need a key to get in here. One that was found by DNA markers. Interesting. Plenty of Adrena time. Interesting. Oh, definitely. No, stuff like that is absolutely fascinating. Birdie's research site.
The things you find in caves around here.
Yep. Wipe your feet. Virgil Starp datapad. Birdie. God damn it, Birdie. What did I tell you about pestering Maurice? He's not interested. If you scare him off the project, you're gone. I don't care if you're my kid's sister. We need this research. We don't need you. Got it? Good. Ugh. And I took a look at the preliminary schedule you sent over. You got all the tasks tracked, but the timing's off. For one thing, you have me fishing the metal casing fabrication after the package is supposed to be complete. Find me at my workstation in the mines or near OCI when you get off shift. I'll go over the rest of my criticisms in person. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Gil. P.S. How long do we have to keep saying that? It's ridiculous. You probably shouldn't use a syringe to stab things. Pick up the exhilarating adventures of Archibald Excelsior issue 3. Invasion of the man-eating sprats! Comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series. Tragically canceled out of its brief 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip in the comic spine is the word "and." And. Interesting. This is issue 3 of 4. After pacifying the canid threat, rejuvenated hero Archibald Excelsior is deployed to the subterranean metropolis of Hephaestus to quell the rise of super-villainous a cappella band behind the Sprat Pack, where a new foe arrives to stop him. Super-villainous a cappella band. I'm just imagining the band from Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Rockapella, starting a supervillain band. That would be awesome. That would be terrifying, but awesome. Buff Hardman, Acquisitions agent of Super Dark Reclamation, will stop at nothing to acquire Hephaestus Mining's productive corporate enclave for his shadowy shipment concern. When Excelsior interferes with Hardiman's plan to mind control the Sprat Pack, Hardiman turns his dastardly mind control ray on Excelsior! Will our mustachioed hero free his mind from Hardiman's power with his newly healed heart intact? So the fact that it has the word "and" on the spine written means that's probably part of a code. Facility array exterior. And that's sealed. Darn it. Okay, can't jump on top of there. Not that there looks to be anything of interest up there. Okay, that's all that was up there.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Ooh, cheese generals. Login security checkpoints. Print new security keycard. Please enter a valid code to continue. Enter code passcode. Passcode not recognized. Please enter a valid passcode. 123456. Please enter a valid passcode. It was worth a shot. Hack! Dispensing keycard. Thank you. Return to root. Security logs. Weber investigation closed. Following additional questioning, Frida Weber is cleared of all suspicion. No further investigation needed. Additionally, all future allegations against Weber would be forwarded to Ann Olson, who will handle them all personally. Other notes from today. Called Chem Lab to investigate suspicious noise. Removed half of one test subject from outflow pipe. Half? Just hit the computer on the side. Yeah, it works. Changes keycard protocol. New lost keycard protocol. Log the loss, including date time of the card user before printing a new keycard at the terminal. New protocol should prevent Olson from having to print Carter a new keycard again. Passcode. Get it together, Carter. Well, I guess we got past that. Allegations against F. Weber. Received tip that Frida Weber may be engaging in company prohibited activity, allegedly distribution of test product. Question Weber at her domicile. Further investigations required. Other notes from today. Flagged 2 crates of 0G brew. Shipped in from Terra 2. Shipment 2004I. Bottles concealed subversive propaganda. Destroyed propaganda immediately. 0G brew has been cleared for transport for the Office of Creative Incubation Cafeteria. Lucky bastards. Contraband. Whisper, quiet, muzzler. You notice corporate security officers can seize your property simply by asserting it's been used in the crime? It's not theft. It's civil asset forfeiture. Yay. Oh, I need 4 more lockpicking. Should come back here with Pavardi in my group. Dealer's stash key card. Officer Olson, I'd like to follow up with you regarding yesterday's chat. Now, this could be a whole mess, so this could be something we resolve quietly, to the mutual benefit of both parties. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the key that unlocks the safe you'll find behind a wall panel in my room, in which I most certainly do not have stored that stockpile of adrenotime and some hull had tipped you off about. Maybe some of that supply, which again, I must stress does not exist, goes missing from time to time. It happens. How a blue cheese dinner roll would taste. Well, I guess if you like blue cheese. Welcome back, Travis. There's quite a lot of it, and who's to say I count doses that carefully? I get new deliveries all the time. My perfectly legal, non-adrenotime related business provides a valuable service to my customers, who benefit immediately from a product otherwise tied up in too much legal red tape like testing phases and human safety. Should my operation be permitted to continue as before, I'd ask you hold on to the enclosed key for safekeeping. I think it would prevent any future issues between the two of us, don't you? Kindest regards, Frida Weber. Fascinating. Okay, yeah, I think going south first might be the best idea. Spread heads. I mean, I guess they aren't human, at least. That's not a good sign.
Nice hit! Down they go! That's the last of it.
Poo gas. Poo gas is the opposite of a good sign. let's see here. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Yes, invisible plot wall! Or Obsidian learned from people absolutely breaking every game from Morrowind on further. If you want to keep someone away, just prevent them from jumping. Okay, I definitely want to go south from here. Yep. Or I guess I can go this way.
Here we go. Nice hit. Fate shines on us today. Well done. We are victorious.
Unfortunately, that took Nyoka out. Quite a ways back. Blah. But we're hitting the 2-hour mark. So let's see who's out and about. Now, next weekend, I will be out of state. So I might stream next Monday and Tuesday, but I'm not going to hold myself to that. So we might not have another stream next week. But hey, that all is okay. Yep. Hope everyone has a good one, and yeah, I guess I can send you guys to Reki. They're doing Fallout New Vegas, which, hey, my Spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle. So yeah, hope everyone has a good time. Have a good one, folks.